If you've been looking for a workout beyond crunches and planks, look no further. Backcountry snowboarding is incredibly demanding. Variable terrain, heavy snowfall, and long days can absolutely wreck your body and specifically your core. A weak core can be a gateway to injury and short days. Today we're going to dive into why it's important, the philosophy around this workout, and hopefully some movements that you've never seen before. That's it for me. Let's dive in. I just want to take you through them first because we're doing 30 seconds on, 15 off, 30 seconds on, 15 off, 2 rounds. Okay, so as much as you can do, as well as you can do it. So first one, we have Russian press. So a normal Russian press, Russian twist, I should say, is, this one. This one, I have a kettlebell. You don't have to use that. You can use a dumbbell, but I'm using a kettlebell. So tap, press, keeping that core engaged, rotate, press. So it's all about that core engagement, endurance, stability, and a little bit of that separation, upper and lower. Okay, next one, we have banded whirls with tension. So you will need a band, you will need an anchor point. Let me show you. Mine's already set up. So again, we have that kind of that core endurance, that stability. It's kind of a plank in many ways. I get that up, and what I'm doing is I'm balancing on my sacrum, and then I'm rotating around. We've done something similar, but we've gone side to side, but now we're transferring our hands, always keeping tension in that band. Just like so. Next one, we have ball bounce bear crawls. So we do have a few pieces of equipment with this, so keep that in mind. You can use alternatives as well. So we get in that bear crawl position here. I can pass it back and forth. I can go in a circle. So there's many different things I can do with this. Always keeping that core engaged as well as those quads, shoulders stacked, etc. All right, banded expansions. These are kind of fun. I'm gonna add tension in the band. All right, and I rotate using that, keeping that core engaged. Just little rotations around the world. Now, because there's so much tension in this, if I go too far forward, it really gets my shoulders involved. But in this case, I'm keeping my core nice and engaged. Oh, as you can see, there's a lot of tension in there. These are interesting. So I thought of these, but be careful. So I have my roller. You will need some sort of roller. And I'm gonna get in a plank position, and essentially what I'm doing, actually, I'm gonna use my hands, but I'm gonna roll forward, and be careful with these. Once I get to a certain point, I can take a break, I can roll back, like so, okay? So again, constant tension, and that should be the name of this class, is core tension, all right? So we keep tension in the core, we can unwind it, release that force, that energy when we need it. But again, it's protecting our internal organs, protecting our spine, connecting our upper and lower extremities. It's super, super important. So that is the name of the game. And we're gonna start in about 20 seconds. So remember, we're gonna start off with the Russian press. And 15 seconds is not a lot of transition time. That's why I wanted to kind of lead you through it first. And last but not least, do not forget to breathe. All right, I know I often forget to, so here we go. Make this harder, lifting your feet a little bit higher. Whoa, if you need to make it a little bit easier, just bring your feet down like so. Good. Quick transition. We have banded whirls with tension. Here we go. Notice I'm bending my legs. If I keep my legs out, I tend to rotate towards that tension. All right, so I might need to lean back just a little bit more. We can go the other way. Like so, okay. All right, next one, ball bounce bear crawls. Got my ball. I'm just gonna do it stationary this first time. So bear crawl. And then I'll switch. Keeping the core engaged. I can change the intensity or the speed. Kind of a rhythm to it, like so. All right. Next we have banded expansions. Actually, I'm gonna use this smaller one because it's less tension on my shoulders, which is what I'm looking for. So your goal is to keep those arms in line with the band so it's not pulling so much. As soon as I allow my core to relax, it becomes a shoulder exercise. Kind of like the used car air things that blow in the wind. Yeah, kind of like that. Last one, we have plank roller walkouts. And again, be careful with these. If I overdo it, I might go face first, and then I can go back. These are harder than it look. Very good. Okay, 45-second break. Did I say these are harder than they look? These are harder than they look. That's what I meant to say. Grab some water. And then we're gonna start, but we're gonna start from the bottom. You know I like to do that. So we're gonna start with what we just ended with and go right back up to the top. I think I need to vacuum this floor. Okay, 10 seconds. And I'm gonna start backwards this time. You can also do these on your knees. Here we go. And then forwards. And then rest, and then back. Very good, good job. Get that out of the way, and then back to those banded expansions. I should have left it undone. That's okay. We're gonna go the other way this time. This would be a great warm-up. So you notice I'm flexing, extending my hips. Very good. Nearly there. Okay, moving on. Ball bounce bear crawls. So this time, I might actually try to rotate a little bit with these. See how it goes. Oh, I almost had it. So a lot of multitasking with this, coordination. All right, get that out of the way. All right, moving on. Banded worlds with tension. Try to exaggerate that if you can. You could even put a weight within the band, create a little perturbation, shake it. Very good. And then Russian press. Finishing up with the Russian press. Here we go. Hopefully this time I won't fall back. Today's video is brought to you by LMNT. Yes, LMNT, we don't take many supplements, but the ones that we do, we truly love, and we've been using them for years. Check this link out. I promise you will enjoy it. It is a free sample pack. Yes, you do need to purchase a little bit, especially during the season. The last thing you want to be is dehydrated. Check it out. It's delicious. It's simple. I hope you enjoy it. So, as always, hopefully you have a better understanding of why we're doing it, how we're doing it. Hopefully that was a great challenge. If you feel like it wasn't challenging enough, do another round, increase it to 45-second bouts. There are many, many ways to make this more challenging.